Hello everyone, welcome to Maths IEC. In this video, we are going to discuss about thermistors. Now, thermistors are special type of resistors, and the resistance of a thermistor depends on temperature, as the name implies. Now, the circuit symbol for a thermistor is given on the top left-hand side. The graph of resistance against temperature looks something like this, which shows quite similar to that of an LDR. When the temperature is low, the resistance is high, and vice versa. So the temperature is high, the resistance is low. Now, if you take a thermistor and you put one of them in, put that in cold water, and you get an identical thermistor, and you can put that in hot water. Now, let's say the temperature of this water is 20 degrees Celsius, and this one is 80 degrees Celsius. And then, if you connect an ohm meter and measure the resistance, the one in cold water will have a higher resistance. So this could be 100 ohms, and the resistance of that would be something like 5 ohms. These are just made up values again. So the idea that you need to get is when thermistors are in cold water, or when the temperature is low, the resistance is high. When the temperature is high, the resistance is low. The next thing you need to know is how do thermistors work? Now, if you think about thermistors, they are also made of semiconducting materials. So at room temperature, they have relatively low charge carrier density. Now, as the temperature increases, the particles in the material vibrate more vigorously. So what happens is that using the thermal energy, more electrons break free. So as the temperature increases, the charge carrier density increases, so it becomes a better conductor and the resistance becomes lower. The next thing you need to know is about the uses of thermistors. They are used in thermostats to keep the temperature constant. Also, thermistors are used in car engines to detect the temperature. Thermistors are used in microwave ovens to prevent them from overheating or to cut off when the temperature goes above a certain value. And also, thermistors are used in incubators. Now, thermistors are used in sensing circuits to control, for example, a fan. Now, this is how it works. At high temperatures, the resistance of the thermistor is low. So, more PD is kept across the resistor. Now, let's put some numbers here. Now, let's say this is a 9-volt power supply, and this is a fixed resistor of 45 ohms. Now, the resistance of the thermistor is low, say 5 ohms here. So, we can easily calculate the voltage difference across this one. So the PD is 9, the input voltage, multiplied by 45, the resistor here, divided by the total of 45 and 5 is 50. So that will be 8.1 volts. Now, look at this. The input voltage is 9 volts. Out of that, 8.1 volts is here. So 90% of the input voltage is across this one. So what that means is you get a significant voltage for the motor. So it's a fan, so the fan will work. So that's what we need. When it's too hot, the fan should work. Now let's see what happens when the temperature is low. So at low temperatures, the resistance of the thermistor is high. So let's think about some random value again. Let's call this one is 155 ohms. A higher resistance. Now let's see what is the PD across the fixed resistor and the motor. Now you can see the voltage here now is 9 multiplied by 45 over the total of 155 and 45 is 200, and it's only 2.03. Now you can see out of 9 volts, you only have approximately 2 volts across this one. So the remaining 7 volts is now across this one. So what that means is the fan does not work. So less PD is kept across the resistor, so the fan does not work. Also, the speed of the fan will vary with the temperature. Now, if the input voltage is V in and there is no internal resistance, obviously V in is equal to V1 plus V2. So, when the temperature is high, the resistance of the thermistor goes down. When the resistance of the thermistor goes down, the PD across it goes down according to V is equal to IR. Now, when the value of V1 goes down, because the total is constant, what should happen to V2? Will go up. When V2 goes up, what happens to the fan? The fan gets a higher voltage, so it will work faster.